What's up, guys? It's been quite a while since put a video out. Some things changed around. Stopped doing restorations and stuff here in the garage for other people, and I ended up taking a job in a collision shop. Come back, working on new cars. Sucks, but pays the bills. One good thing is this place will work on old cars, so I'm working on a 69 Camaro there now, so that makes it a lot easier. So lately, I haven't really had a whole lot of time to be working up here in the garage on our stuff. And you see behind me, finally got my kid's 52 in a couple months ago, and I just really haven't had time to be filming and stuff. So, but my dad's been doing most of the work on the car, trying to get it back on the road. I come up on Saturday or Sunday. I don't really have time during the week to come up and work on it, but it's getting done slowly, and I'm hoping by the end of March it'll be done on the road and ready to go. So we flip the camera around and give you a little tour of what's been going on the car. Now, I guess we'll start in the back here. So the car is pretty solid. There is a little bit of rust in it, the backs of the rockers. This side isn't too bad. The other side's pretty rough. And one of the floor braces, but the trunk floor was rotted. You see the rubber isn't all that great, and the water was just coming in, laying in the grooves in the floor, and just rotted out from the top. So priced out a new floor. It was like $700 or $800. I was like, yeah, right. So just got a piece of sheet metal and cut it out and put a new piece in. So got to fix this piece here, a couple holes and stuff in there. See light. Spare tire well is actually pretty good. I'm sure if I hammered on it a while, it'd probably find some pinholes, but we'll just leave it go. On the back, got 3-inch blocks, lowered a little bit. New wheel cylinders, shoes, cut the drums, all new brake lines, all new fuel lines, hoses. It's getting a new gas tank. Move up to the front. Did a disc brake conversion. I don't know if it's a CCP or at Performance Online, if they got it from CCP. 3-inch lower coil springs, new sway bar links, and we got the dual master cylinder for power brakes. We also got the pedal at CCP cells to have the underdash pedal, so you can clean off all the stuff off the chassis. So instead of the pedal coming out of the floor, it's now under the dash. And I made a new pedal pad and got I think it was 58 to 69 or something, Chevy brake pedal pad. Or putting, most of the wiring is out of it. There's still some stuff in here I gotta finish cleaning up, but we're gonna get a new wiring harness and replace all the wiring because it's just bad. Got a good deal actually on Craigslist, surprisingly. Guy had a new electric wiper motor. It's been sitting around a while, but it is new, does work, so that's pretty cool. So you can get rid of the vacuum one. There's a new gas tank. We're also converting it to 12 volt. So I got the alternator bracket kit to do the conversion with the wide pulley for the alternator for the 5/8 belt. Sent our buddy around the corner. He knows a guy that restores, or a friend of his restores carburetors, so we gave him the carb off it to go over it and make sure it's all working properly. A new fuel pump and hoses, new heater hoses, radiator hoses. We got to get all new bulbs yet. The fog light bulbs. But it's coming along. These are really good cleaning. The passenger side I kind of cleaned up while I was still outside on the trailer. Got the moss and stuff on it, off of it. And it actually cleaned up pretty good. And we're not getting crazy with it. We're not doing anything, not restoring it. This is how my kid likes to patina stuff, so this is how it's staying. The fender was buckled in here. You see how hammered the molding and stuff is. But that kind of worked that out a little bit. And this side of the left side of the hood was caved in, like someone jumped on it or what the deal was. But my dad got that worked up pretty good too. So you can't even tell. Now the roof looks like somebody did the jig on it, but not really going to be able to help that because we ain't pulling the headliner down. And I kind of thought about, it might be cool to just paint the roof, do the body work and paint the roof, like a metal flake, same color like the green, but just do it like a metal flake or something. But I think at this point we're just gonna just leave it go for now. We can do that whenever. Oh, here's the rust on this side's a lot worse, but we're make sure it runs and get it on the road before we get too nuts with that metal work. We had to do the trunk because of the gas tank. Yeah, that's about where it's at. It sits pretty good now. I didn't do a before or after pictures or measurements. I think the front will probably settle down a little bit more once you get some weight in it, or gets used a little bit. Springs kind of break in. I got to get shackles for the back. The bushings are shot in the leaf spring shackles. The shackles are probably okay. You just got to change the bushings, but I got to get them out. I have a set of, basically a new set of wide whites, the Coker wide whites that I had for my 55. And I have different wheels and stuff that I'm going to put on that. So we're going to dismount the tires and put them on this. We're trying to figure out what kind of wheels we wanted to go with. But I think at this point we're just going to keep the stock ones on it. And because they're all same condition as the car and, same color and everything. So, but for now, it'll be good enough. And I'll have new tires and should be a good cruiser. I'll throw the tires on quick and let her down and see what the stance looks like. That's about it. It definitely has a nicer stance than it did before. I could back this up a little bit. There we go. eventually, if he keeps the car, I think he'd like to bag it. So I kind of think what's going to end up happening is I think we're just going to get another frame and do all the work on the frame. Put a small block in it, get an overdrive trans, change the rear, floor length the back, and all that, and then just build the frame. And then once the frame's all done, yank the body off and just set it on the new frame. That's basically what I'm doing with my 55 too. Because that way he'll be able to drive it and enjoy it the whole time the chassis be getting done. So that's where that car's at. Like I said, I'm aiming for the end of March, hopefully. That it's fired up and we start driving and getting some miles on it. And fingers crossed the engine works good, trans and rear and everything, and we don't have to dip into that. And because like I said, I think the eventual goal, if he keeps the car, is to put a small block in it, overdrive trans, and make a really nice cruiser out of it and bag it. But for now, it's just 3-inch static drop, get it down a little bit, and have some fun with it. So, as I said, hopefully at the end of March, we'll be cruising around in it and get another videos and take you guys along. And then hopefully, once spring and summer coming around, I can start getting more videos up. We can get more. My dad's been working on his 32 Ford here quite a bit. A lot of little stuff though, so that's one of the. Well, he's been working on my son's car a lot right now, so it's kind of his car's kind of on the back burner a little bit, but he does a little bit of stuff to it here and there. It's one of those cars where everything got to be fabricated, or so it takes a while. So maybe do some videos on that, and hopefully we'll be able to get back on my 55 here shortly. And then once it comes time for car shows and all that kind of stuff, do some more videos of cruise nights and car shows and that kind of stuff. So that's it for now. Take it easy.